This is a late, last-minute entry since this is something that happened post-BronyCon. Dear Ebeck, recently, for whatever reason I don't fully understand, Pastel, Prose, and Quillstroke are having a spat. Something about Quill only wanting to hang out with the cool kids. Somehow, someway, you feel Quill's choices are my fault. Now, if the narrative you're spinning is because spots opened up at the Hard Rock Cafe, that I offered Quill an oddly enough Secret Dreamer spot because of that, Quill was seduced by the almighty power of horse fame, I mean, sure. The only problem with that narrative is Pastel Prose, who was supposed to drop off Secret Dreamer and Quillstroke and then leave, ended up sticking around, which was fine. We had an extra opening, so it all worked out. Pastel ended up sitting with myself, Toon Critic, Daydreams, British Ninja, Keychi FIM, and Lightning Bliss, whereas Quillstroke sat with Secret Dreamer, Wuten, Brie Lizzie T. If I forgot anyone, I was drinking that night, like pretty much every other night. Now, Ebeck, if you're suggesting that Wuten and Brie Lizzie T are amazing and awesome, and putting Quill next to them corrupted Quill, I mean, if you've looked at some of Wuten's work...
Oh, you know, just following in my mother's hoofsteps, emptying the entire contents of the fridge in one night.
Flurry heart?
I'm fucking hungry! What does it look like?
Your father will be home in a few minutes, sweetie. Then we can all have a nice meal together. I made it myself, actually. I hope it's good.
You're cooking? Shit! Oh, fuck, Mom! You know, starving to death may be the safer option here. Who the fuck in Equestria convinced you that you could cook anything? I bet it was an assassin trying to kill us all. No, wait. I bet it was that dumb bitch Twilight. She fed you some bullshit about how you can do fucking anything if you put your gigantic ass into it. Well, you can't! You'll always be shit! Mom? Mommy? Mom, I'm so sorry. Mom, I'm so sorry. I really screwed up.
Yeah, no, I suppose that's not totally crazy. So, Ebeck, I'm sorry I left Quillstroke unguarded around the almighty Wuten and Crescendo Galaxy. They're monsters, and they've corrupted Quillstroke. And I could have stopped them, but I was irresponsible and inebriated. I was too busy watching that damn Toon Critic steal food off Lightning Bliss's plate. This happened. You know what, Toon? That's not how you Brony. He literally stuck his straw in a Lightning Bliss's milkshake and tried to drain the cup. You foul, foul fiend. Bliss was over there crying and how she got all worked up and worked so hard and she needed this vacation so bad, and there's Toon Critic pinching her milkshake. We're all monsters, Ebeck. It's all my fault. If only we had stayed home like you did, we would have been better people. I'm so sorry we had fun. We were celebrating a keyframe thing that I'm still not sure whether I'm allowed to talk about or not, so I won't. But maybe we should have just gave her a cupcake with a single candle on it and a head pat, so that dastardly FNGR wouldn't go off corrupting Quillstroke with horse-famous people. I'm so sorry. If only we would have lit you in limbo. You could have saved us all, but it's too late. We had fun. And we'll never make amends for this horrible sin. Normally, this is where I would compare you to some other buzzkill, but seeing as how bronies like Brony Buck and Dr. Wolf were at BC this year, I have no example, even among the super uptight in this fandom. But somehow, someway, and you found that way, that this is my fault, despite the fact that I'm not dating Quillstroke anymore. That her behavior, which I didn't see anything wrong with, is my fault. It's almost like you feel a grown woman isn't allowed to think for herself. So on behalf of Limbo,
this is FNGR, we're outside Toon Critic's room, he owes somebody money.
The Secret Rift, and even Limbo's enemies like Vita, KP, and Dr. Wolf, we're all sorry we had a good time, and contributed to the delinquency of an adult. You may now come to my comments section and spam the word shame. P.S. Here's a lovely picture of Toon Critic, Anthony C., Brony Buck, Keychi FIM, Riley Miller, Tyandega, Finn, Dulcet Tones, so forth and so on. My point is, this is a happy farewell with a lot of love and without any KP, because I want to be tacky.
So we've got John, Solar Flare, and British Ninja. There's the whole crew.
Gosh darn it, it's like people are trying to aggravate me today. Hey,
we're here with Brony Buck, Irish John, British Ninja, Dulcet Tones. It's pandemonium here.